right, baby. Now the dilemma happened. I had a order for $14. It was only one item, so I said, all right, let me take it. It was at Costco, me starting off Costco for the day. I take the order, wound up being a pharmacy order. I'm like, oh, okay. Never did the pharmacy order, really, at all. It's probably my second time for 2 years. All right, I go ahead and go do it, finish it. Took a while to do that because the person didn't know what he was doing. Finished that. Go to drop it off. The person, I'm knocking on the door. I'm ringing the doorbell. Person's not answering. So they're not answering. So I'm like, all right, let me call them. I called them up. They're not answering. Called again. They're not answering. So I'm like, all right, cool. Then one of the person's neighbors in the building was like, hey, I'll go ahead and, write the thing down, sign it for you. So I'm like, all right, cool. But I'm like, you need ID for this. So she goes, okay. So I'm thinking she's coming back with the ID. So I'm sitting here waiting. Next thing you know, she come back down. I went to put my hand out. She looking at me strange. Now, she has on spandex, which is, women prerogative. Women love wearing spandex, but this spandex was like see-through. Well, you see everything. And I'm sitting here like, okay. So she walked by. I'm like, all right. She didn't give me the ID. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I leave the prescription by the door, took a picture with my own picture for my own reference, and leave. Because it's only $14 order, and it's already almost an hour. And if it's an hour and change, once it go past an hour, you're making less than minimum wage. Because minimum wage is $15 an hour, not even $14. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm out of here. Take the picture. I'm out. I call up Instacart. Say, hey, look. Tell them what happened. They like, she's like, okay, but get the thing and just bring it back. I'm like, no. I said, I already dropped it off and left it there. I said, no, I'm not going back. I already dropped it off. I'm gone. I'm not here no more. I'm out. This is only a $14 order. Why would I go back? And then also you want me to go back and return it, and then I'm not going to even get $14. You're going to give me less. That don't make sense. After I just finished doing the shopping and everything, no. So I'm like, no. So she said, oh, okay, well, it might mess up your thing and stuff like that. I'm like, why would it mess up my thing? It's not my fault. The customer wasn't there. It's not my fault that that the customer's not there if you order something. I did the order. Why would it be fair to me to take 30 minutes to do the order, waiting on the line and stuff like that, then drop it off, to then grab it back to go drop it off back to get less money for the $14? No, it doesn't make sense. So I'm cooling. I go back to Costco now to do more orders. I think I was able to do one more order. Next thing you know, when I go back to Costco to do some more orders, I realize I'm not getting no batches for a second, and I'm looking on the thing and saying, unlock the card thing, and you get more batches. So I'm sitting there like, unlock the card thing? What card? I'm like, I already got my card. So I'm like, what are they talking about? So I'm leaving it alone for a while, but then after a while, I'm like, let me press it, because I don't see no orders. I press it, your physical card, not active. If you want to put in the new card, put in the new card, or digital card. I'm like, why would I have to do that? I already had the card all day and been working on the card all day. So I don't know what played out. I don't know if this is because of that order with that prescription, or this was just because y'all want us to get to the new card. But if you want us to get to the new card, why didn't you just let me know this morning before I got on? And then I would have said, oh, snap, you can't get on this morning, so I would have to make a decision. Not do orders all day and then all of a sudden through the day, then you just pick a time and just say, hey, okay, that's it. I don't know, bro. I don't like that. I think that's to me not cool at all. I don't know what played out. I would have to call them. Then when you try to call Instacart, if you don't have a batch, then you can't call them. You're gonna have to go ahead and text them. I'm driving and sitting down. I'm driving. I don't want to sit there and be trying to text. I'm trying to find ways to make money or go home. You know what I mean? So I just started trying to check Walmart Sport. Now, Walmart Sport wasn't giving me nothing by Costco. So I said, all right, let me ride, get my pizza, which is near Green Acres. And I said, hey, if I once I get the pizza, I'll go by there and see if I can get an order. If an order don't come through, I'm gonna go home early. This don't make no sense. Next thing you know, I get the order with Walmart Smart. So now I'm gonna try one more time to get one more order before my day is over. I haven't seen another order pop up on Instacart, so something happened. It's either because of the card or because of that order. So I'll have to find out through there, but I just think it's garbage, bro. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. It's like, yo, look, our job shouldn't be to keep monitoring everything. Our job was to shop and drive. And really and truly, that's two jobs, shop and drive. So I did the shopping, and I drove to the location. My job is over. It doesn't make sense for me to keep trying to put more stuff on my thing. Oh, take it back. And then you take it back, you got to wait on the line. And bro, what am I going to have to keep doing something for $14 that you're not going to even give me 14 again? You're going to give me less because the batch is done. You're going to give me less. It doesn't make sense. Even if you gave me the 14, it still wouldn't make sense because my job is not to shop, ride it to all the way over there to the place, drop it off, and then when it doesn't work out, go all the way back to the job, back to the Costco to go ahead and do other stuff. Like, come on, no. Once you drop off, you want to look for more orders. This is a business. I'm a business. You know what I mean? I'm doing business. I can't sit here and keep doubling the thing because your customers is ordering and then that there. That's not my fault. That's not me. So I just left it there. Just like we do with other stuff. Like, what's the difference between pills and other stuff? You just leave it in front of their door. Same thing with other stuff. You're not going to sit there and wait for them to come home. When UPS has something for us, they don't sit there and wait for us to come home. They just drop it. And that's what I did. Just drop it. So we're going to see what play out. I just think it's kind of silly to me with some of the stuff that be going on. Yeah, baby. I stand on, man, what I did, because I don't understand. You want me to return stuff back to maybe get the same amount of money, which is $14, which is not even minimum wage, or you want me to get less money. So I had to go ahead and bring something back to get either the same amount of money or less money. Come on, bro. Which is more work. You know, we don't be looking at these contracts of, yo, this is in a contract, that's in a contract. You give us a whole bunch of stuff, like 8 different pages full of stuff. How you supposed to read all that stuff and understand it? Come on, bro. So, it don't make sense to me. To me, customers not there, you leave it at their house. That's it. Why you don't bother the customers? The customers should be there. That's not my thing to keep worrying about. Yo, if the customer going to be there. Come on, bro. You giving us mad work, bro. Our work is just to go get whatever you got to get from the store and drop it off. It shouldn't be nothing else. I shouldn't have to worry about, I got to return back and go back. Yo, those are buildings. Buildings got codes. You got to have a code to get in. I don't remember the code. I'm like, come on, bro. It's like, why do I got to go through all that for $14 for? Nah. I don't want to go for that. I picked the $14. I thought it was going to be hassle-free because it's one item. Not to go for $14 for a hassle order and have me doing extra amount of work. No. Also, while I think about it, the customer service, they hung the phone up. The girl told me, hey, that it might mess up your thing. I said, why would it mess up my thing? I'm pissed. I'm talking like this. Why would it mess up my thing for? Why mess up my thing? The thing, next thing you know, the phone was hung up. So the phone hung up anyway. After I refreshed it, the order was off. So I can't go back because I don't got the notes. It don't make sense. So yeah, I stand by what happened with it. Hopefully I don't get knocked off. If I do, that's just to show me, man, even two years of work, you can get knocked off or a little nonsense. Because they got something in the contract of 8 pages, 12 pages that you probably didn't even read or understand it. If you read it. I didn't read those stuff. I never do. I'm not going to lie. I never do because it's not one paragraph where I can try to study it many times to understand it. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's no way for me to understand all that stuff. No way. You got to have like somebody who's into, who does that type of work to understand all that paperwork. I don't understand all that stuff. Not at all. So I hope I ain't get knocked off, man. But that's just to show you, if you put in all this hard work, rain, sleet, snow, hot weather, buildings, businesses, helping old people, and just because one customer is not there and I leave it at the door, come on, bro. So if you get knocked off for that, then you already know with these apps. All right, babe. Hopefully I don't, because I need the money. I got to pay bills. But hey, I stand by what I said, man. It don't, to me, how much work you want me to do for $14? Like, come on. It don't really make sense to do so much work for $14. I'm looking like, do I got a scratch up on this thing? All right, man. Oh, yeah, that's probably this there. Yeah, okay. I'm looking up on that. All right, man. I'm about to get out of here. Peace. This thing just pissed me off.